Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson will be entitled, Your Way is Not Right. Your way is not right. And because, we're mere mortals. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai, his ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are our thoughts. Let's go ahead and start with that. And what, Isaiah 55? Isaiah 55. We'll start at verse 6. Because the ways of, mere mortals don't want to go down the path that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai has laid out for us to tread. Because the path of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai is treacherous. It's difficult. It comes with hardships, difficulties. But at the end of the tunnel, at the end of that path, leads to life, man. So it says, Isaiah 55, we'll start at verse 6. Isaiah 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. So that is the way of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai, to seek him. To follow him. In sincerity and in truth, man. Not to go your own way, tread your own path. We're here to tread the path of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai and endure to the end. That's what it says in Matthew 24 and 13. He that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. But if you're trying to go your own way, your own path, you're not going to endure. You're not going to make it to the end, man. You're not going to be saved. Verse 7, Isaiah 55 and 7. Let the wicked forsake his way. I didn't even know I was going to say this, man. Let the wicked forsake his way. You got to forsake your way, man. Let's get some of these words real quick. Forsake, H8500. It's Izab. It says to leave, to lose, to forsake, to depart from, to leave behind. You gotta leave your way behind, man. You gotta let that go. It says to let, you got to let go, man. You got to let go, to be left, to forsake, to be deserted. So you got to desert this place, man. You got to refuse it. Relinquish. So you got to forsake your way. Let's get that word way. H1870, Darak. It says a way, road, distance, journey. You got to forsake your journey, your path, your direction, your manner, your habit, your course of life, your moral character, and follow after Yahweh Shem Yashai. You may have been doing A, B, and C in the world. You may have been, eating pork, eating shrimp, crab, lobster, seafood boils. You may have been getting lineups. You may have been cutting off your beard. You may even been committing adultery, smoking weed, selling dope. Because we all come from what? All manner and courses of life. Our manner of character was different before we came into this truth. But once we came into this truth, we forsook that way. We let go of those ways to follow after the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai and his way, because his way is perfect. His way is righteous. His way is sure and sound. So again, man, it says way, road, journey, your manner. You got to let go of your manner, man. Manner, habit. You got to let go of your habits, your wicked habits, and follow after righteous habits, which is of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai. It says, of course of life, your way, your moral character. So you got to get off your high horse, man, and follow after the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai and tread the path which he has given unto us. Real quick, because you can't go nowhere. I got a couple precepts real quick. John 10 and verse 1, and it reads, Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, you trying to come up your another way, the same is a thief and a robber. Let me make sure this is playing. Let's see that word. Now let's see what this word way goes into. Some other way. From another place. G 237 from another place. from elsewhere, some other way. You're trying to come up your own way. And that's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. John 14 in verse Slagia. Matthew 7 and verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. Again, Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. And when you go into that word straight, S-T-R-A-I-T, it goes into a degree of difficulties. You don't believe me? Watch. Watch this. A bad, difficult situation. A sorry condition, difficulty, trouble, crisis, a predicament, tight corner. And everybody, when they follow their own way, they don't want to go through difficulties. They don't want to go through troubles, crisis. They want a smooth sailing to the kingdom, man. But this ain't that, man. This ain't that, man. And this is what comes with following after the way of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai rather than your own way. It's treacherous, man. But it leads to the kingdom. As it's going to say. Continuing on. For wide, Salakia, let's get him again. Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth unto destruction. That's where everybody else wants to go when they're following after their own way. The broad gate. It says, and many there be which go in there, and many's going to go down that broad gate, their own way. Verse 14, because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way. Come on, man. The way, man. Which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. You got to let go of your way, man. Your way is not it. Your way, your path, your journey, your course of life as you're living it right now, as a wicked individual, that's not correct. And the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai isn't pleased with it. Narrow is the way. You got to go down that straight and narrow gate, man. Narrow, G2346. To press hard upon a compressed way. So it's going to be compressed. What is it saying in Acts 14 and 22? Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom. So we're going to go through these tribulations, this compressed way, this narrow, straightened, contracted way, this trouble, afflicted, distressed way, in order to enter into the kingdom of heaven, to suffer tribulation. So you got to go through these things, man, and forsake your way, as we just read in Isaiah 55. Again, verse 14, Matthew 7 and 14. Let's get in the NLT. Matthew 7 and 14 in the NLT. But the gateway to life is very narrow, and the road is difficult, and only a few ever find it. So you got to forsake your way and follow after the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai. That's what it says. You got to trust the Lord with all thine heart, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost. Proverbs 3 and verse 5. Trust in the Lord Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. So, because when you're trying to go your own way, your own path, your own journey, oh yeah, my way is right. You're leaning unto your own understanding, man, and that's going to lead unto your death. Verse 6, Proverbs 3 and 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. So you got to acknowledge the Lord Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Everything that we do, our manner of life, our course of living, our code of conduct, how we present ourselves before the people, within the truth and outside of the truth. What it's saying, live peaceably with all men, for Damn, how's it go? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. That's how it goes. We're not walking carnally, being wise as serpent, harmless as doves, keeping the commandments to the best of our ability, fasting, praying, studying, being brotherly, keeping the commandments to the best of our ability again, and acknowledging the Lord Yahweh and forsaking our own way, our own path. And within forsaking our own way, it leads unto the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai directing our paths, because we want the Lord directing our path. We don't want to direct our own path, because we know that when we try to direct our own path, it leads unto death. Let's get that word direct. H34. H3474. It's a yashar, to be right, to be straight. Because when the Lord leads you, that's going to be right. When the Lord directs your path, it's going to be right. It's going to be straight. It's going to be level. It's going to be lawful. It's going to be just. It's going to be smooth, man. It says pleasing, to be right, lead, direct. So, yeah. Proverbs 3 and verse 7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord Yahweh and depart from evil. So you got to let go of your path, man. You got to let go of your wisdom and follow after the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai. You got to forsake your path, man, because if you try to continue in your path, it's going to lead into death. Guaranteed. We just got it in John 10 and 1, man. If you try to come up some other way, you're likened unto a thief and a robber. The Yahweh Shai is the way, the truth, and the life. If you want to get into the Father, if you want to get into the kingdom, you got to go through Yahweh Shai and not come up your own way, trying to do things your own way. No, that's not how this works, man. So let's go back into that Isaiah 55 and verse 7. We'll get 6 again. Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. You got to let go of it, man. And let him return unto the Lord Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him. And to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. So if you forsake your own way to follow after the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai, he's going to have mercy on you. Lord willing, you're part of the elect. Lord willing, I'm part of the elect. And that the Lord doesn't keeps us on this path. You know, he takes not his Holy Spirit from us. And the Lord keeps us into the very end. And he will pardon us, forgive. Verse 8, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. So bringing it full circle, our ways are nothing compared. And I mean nothing, not even minuscule, less than minuscule compared to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai and his ways. His thoughts, his ways are much and infinitely higher than our ways, man. So why, when the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai has the words of life, of living water, why would we want to follow after our own path when we know and believe and trust that it leads to death? I don't want to lead my own path, because if I lead my own path, I already know what it's going to lead to, man. Nothing good. Isaiah 55 and 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh. So his ways are infinitely beyond anything, as it says in the NLT. Verse 8, my thoughts are nothing like your thoughts, says the Lord Yahweh, and my ways are far beyond anything you could imagine. So with knowing that, I want him to lead my path, man. I don't want to lead my own path. But you have a lot of individuals who believe that they can lead their own path and still make it into the kingdom of heaven. Your way is not right, man. I hate to break it to you. Your way is not right. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. That's what happens when you come into this truth. You understand that everything that you've been doing up until that point was wrong, was incorrect. And either you take it to the chin and you be converted, or you shun it and continue to go down the path of destruction, down that broad gate, man. That's what a lot of individuals do. Jeremiah, speaking of that, Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. And it reads, thus said the Lord Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? Where is the good way? And walk therein. That's what you got to do, man. Speaking to myself, that's what we got to do. Find that good way, that good path, because your way is not good. Your path is not righteous, man. The Lord's way is righteous. The Lord's way is sure. The Lord's way is just and perfect and lawful, compared to our ways, which is filthy and abominable and wicked. If you don't believe me, look at what you've been doing up until now, man. Up until the point that you came into the truth. It says, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. So within finding that good way, I'm following after the Lord Yahweh Shemi Asai and his way instead of your own way, you find rest for your souls. But what did they say, man? But they said, we will not walk there, and we don't want to go your way. We don't want to go the Lord's way. We want to go our own way. Get out of the way, man. Get out of the way, man. We don't want to go that way. That's what they say. They basically spit upon the Lord Yahweh Shemi Asai and his words and his way and say that way ain't right. I don't want to go that way. Verse 17, also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. We don't want to pay attention. We don't want to listen. And what will that lead them to? Their destruction, man. So, go ahead. You're not going to rock my faith. You got a lot of individuals out here who is going to be destroyed for trusting in their own understanding, for being prideful, because that's what it says in 2 Ezra 8. For the Lord is going to bring very great miseries upon them in the latter days, for they walked in great pride. When you think that your way is right and okay compared to the way of the Lord Yahweh Shemi Asai, that's prideful. That's proud, man. And that's going to lead to nothing good for you. So I wanted it off right here in Proverbs 14 and verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Damn. Dropped the bomb. Dirac. 1870 Dirac. Way. There is a course of life. Let's exchange some of these words out. There is a course of life that seems right unto a man. There is a manner. There is a habit that seems right to a man. There is a direction that seems right unto a man. There is a moral character that seems right unto a man. Even your conversation, your custom. Yeah, it's okay if I celebrate Christmas. It's okay if I celebrate Thanksgiving. It's okay. No, it's not okay, man. Your customs are pagan and incorrect, man, and wicked and ungodly. Yeah, there is a journey which seemeth right unto a man, a conversation which seemeth right unto a man, a path, a way that seemeth right unto a man. But what does it say? But the end thereof are the ways of death. So if you're trying to come up some other way and follow your own way, man, that's going to lead unto your death. But the end thereof are the ways of death. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to abide into the fold. And before I end it off, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rachakwadash, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.